Hello, and welcome to Monday Madness. Last week we were talking about the quadriceps. Today we have something even better. Look at this. This is your body. We're going to talk about these right here, the glutes. Do you see these glutes? Let me bring you a little bit closer. So glutes. You might ask, what can we talk about the glutes? And let me tell you, as a dancer and as an athlete, you gotta develop those glutes. If you think they're strong, they might not be as strong as they should be. So, Monday Madness. What are we gonna do for the glutes? What are the glutes? Well, besides being the biggest muscle of your body, depends. Now, here's what depends on. If you work them correctly, right? So if you just like overwork some other parts of your body, like they'll be bigger than your bum. So you gotta be sure that you actually do your butt exercises. Doesn't matter if you're a lady. If you're a lady, maybe you're overdoing them, because you see a lot of people just cranking like hip extensors, and mostly ladies. You don't see a lot of guys doing, which you should. But what the glute is gonna do is anything that you're just gonna push away. If you feel your leg, feel your bum from here, if you're just gonna push back, you should feel that engagement right there. If you want to go out like this, you should feel part of your glute medius right here. If you want to have turnout, right? So if you're a dancer and you have turnout, that turnout is gonna come from your glutes and your piriformis. But anything that is just gonna rotate your femur in is gonna be your glute. If you stand like this and you're trying to rotate everything outside, you should start feeling some engagement on your glutes. Or try to think of bringing those heels together, and then from there squeeze them even more. So you should feel the squeeze, you should feel knees coming out, you should feel engagement on your glutes. Now from there, what you're gonna do is you're gonna start feeling that engagement, not only when you dance, when you squat, when you walk. Because if you think about it, let's go this way right here. Whenever you take a walk, you can just fall into the weight, or you can push yourself. And when you're pushing yourself, you're doing this action. So your leg is coming from being in front of you to being behind of you. And what the glute does is that action of bringing your leg into extension back here. This is flexion that we did before with the quads. This is extension that we're doing with the glutes. As well, hamstrings. You should feel our hamstrings too, but that's gonna be another video. But for right now, glutes. Remember your glutes. You gotta work them out. They're very important. Anything that you're gonna explode, it should come from glutes, quads, hamstrings, but mainly right here. Any rotation that you have for you dancers, right? So if you have a rotation and you're just rotating from the leg down. If you're a dancer and you want to have a good turnout and you use just your leg to turn out, so this is just using my leg. It's kind of just like waiting in line, just impatiently, just tapping my heel. I don't feel like any activation, but it's turnout, right? But is it really? Is it functional? Would you use something like this? Of course not, because you're smart. What you're gonna do is you're gonna activate that rotation. You're gonna feel your glute. You should feel your glute being activated. So I can just have it like that, or I can have my glute turning my leg constantly, and it's gonna be on. It's gonna be on fire. It's gonna be ready there for me to balance, to do whatever I want to do. If I want to just jump from here, it's gonna be ready. Work on your glutes. Remember, your glutes, you've seen them, you have them. Just look at them. They're big, and they can be bigger. By you activating them correctly and using them daily. When you squat, when you walk, when you sit down, which is squatting, when you walk. I said that like 5 times already. So, get that booty.